I am Katie Koren, and I am the clinic director at Knox Physical Therapy in Knoxville, Tennessee. Um, we were part of the pelvic floor beta study that they did, and we actually were supposed to have a third one. So this is kind of a win and a not win for us. But we got so booked that we had to actually cancel our third pelvic floor workshop just because we don't have the provider capacity. Um, which I mean, that is a win just because we are so full from the two funnels that we had. But I would say the main difference between this funnel versus like a low back pain rotator cuff is the leads were much more responsive. Like, even if I wasn't able to contact them on the first try, they would always either like send me a text or, hey, I'm going to call you at this time. I'm busy right now. But they were very interested to talk about it. Which I mean, I get it. As a mother, I feel like these issues aren't like really known for us. And we've always just been told, like, your body's amazing, like, it'll heal itself. But not even like new mothers and pregnant mothers. There were people in their 50s and 60s that had these same issues that they just have never recovered from. So that was interesting to see because I just expected a younger group, but it was spread out. Even like Medicare patients, like 70, 80 years old with incontinence, they were signing up. Um, so it was super cool to see the dynamic. Let me see what
That's
I wrote
amazing.
down.
Thanks for sharing that with me. Um,
Yeah.
what made you like in the first place want to kind of try the beta and try this funnel out?
I mean, mainly just to increase our patients for our pelvic floor therapists. But also, I mean, just for the information being out there, like even on the ads for Facebook, the comments and stuff that we would get from just the ad, just being like, oh, this is amazing that this information is out here for like women that need it. So I thought that was a super cool part of it too.
Amazing. And then what are some things that you were doing before to get patients?
Um, I mean, really just like kind of referrals, like if we would get like a OB or GYN to refer to a pelvic floor therapist of ours, we would just ensure that we would follow up with them. Um, just like to let them know that we're out here and we actually have a pelvic floor therapist. Just because a lot of clinics around, if they do have a pelvic floor therapist, they're always on a wait list. Like I've heard women say, I was supposed to go to this one pelvic floor therapist, but they're on a 3 month wait list. So no one's wanting to wait 3 months, especially with these kind of issues. So, I mean, I think it's also awesome. Like, yes, we ran out of capacity, but it also allows business owners to like hire another pelvic floor therapist to, I mean, increase your revenue, really.
That's terrific. Is that something that y'all are considering now?
Yeah, for sure. It's just kind of finding them. I feel like I mean, it's definitely a specialty, and a lot of physical therapists, they're not interested in it. But yeah, we are definitely looking. We've even talked about, so we have 3 locations, and we've talked about turning our downtown location. It's kind of more sectioned off, so we have a lot of private rooms.
Okay.
Um, Mainly have talked about even turning that into like the pelvic floor clinic, just because that's how many women need it.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, as you go through that, yeah, if you could share that with us, like the progress, that's really exciting. And then any big wins or results from it? You mentioned kind of getting at capacity. Like how well did what was workshop attendance like, the patients, like any big wins?
Yeah, for sure. So for the first pelvic floor workshop, we had, well, I say only, but it's a lot more than usual. We had 21 attend, but out of that, like we also had 28 free screens just from like the registrants, and then we had 20 converted to a plan of care. Um, and then the second one, we had 15 attend. We did a different time for the second one
Okay.
too. So, like, that could have been the reason it didn't perform as well, just because we did it at a 12:30 during the day, which I mean, most people work. So our thoughts were like new expectant mothers, like they might be at work and they could have time to come to that one. But we were kind of just messing around with it. But we did have 8 free screens from that, and then 4 so far have converted to a plan of care. But with this too, it's kind of, I can't give you the exact numbers because we still from those workshops have like women on the schedule for initial evals and stuff.
That's great. So as of right now, it looks like at least 24 new plans of care, and then you
Yeah.
still have a funnel of IEs scheduled.
Yes.
Awesome. That's great. And then if there was a practice that was looking to implement this funnel, but sort of on the fence, what might you say to them?
Do it. Like I honestly, I don't feel like there's a downfall to this. Like if you have the capacity and you have the provider, there are women. I mean, there's literally nowhere that you can go in America that you're going to be like, okay, this funnel is not going to perform well because women in their 20s, 30s, 40s, like I mean, I don't know the actual statistics, but I would say that 8 out of 10 are mothers. So I mean, they're out there. The people are out there, and they want to know. They just don't know that that information is actually available to them.
Amazing. And then any feedback on, kind of moving into the next time that you run this, anything that you would like to see us make adjustments to or could improve upon in terms of this funnel?
Um, I don't know that I would make any adjustments or anything to improve. I mean, maybe add some. I don't even know. Did y'all have like testimonials or stuff, anything for when people actually register?
There are testimonials on the landing page,
Okay.
and then we can always update. Like if you have additional ones, we can update and refine them.
And I guess this would just be like base per clinic, but you could even like create a spin-off funnel like for its own thing, or just like include this in the pelvic floor funnel. But one of the main things that everyone said when I called them, like one of the issues that they were dealing with was incontinence. Like
Okay.
9 out of 10 people I called, which I feel like you could get like a broader, I don't know the word, but like age group, like
Okay.
women that are in their 20s to women in their 80s. Even like if you did a spinoff and you only did incontinence, like even men, um, just because I feel like so many people suffer from that, but they don't know what to do about it.
Yeah, that's great feedback. I just jotted that down too and can talk about that with the team. And final question I have for you, and this kind of goes outside of the pelvic health funnel. If you had a magic wand and could really kind of magically have breakthrough, release one feature or one new funnel, or just change something or implement something, what would it be?
An app,
Yeah.
yep, just to have all of your leads in one place. Just because, I mean, the web browser, which I talked to Carl about this when we were in Harrisburg, but the web browser, it's terrible to be honest, because like you'll go to your main page and then if you click like the 3 dashes to go to the menu, it just automatically like shuts you down. It won't even let you do anything, go anywhere on your dashboard from the browser. Um, so yeah, an app would be amazing.
All right. Just took that down too. I'll share that with the product team as well. And yeah, this has been terrific. Thank you so much for hopping on with me.
Yeah,
Any questions, anything I can answer on my end or help out with?
I don't think so. We're good over here.
Terrific. Well, yeah, thanks for taking the time on a Thursday morning and have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, for sure. You too.
Thanks so much.